Okay, so once your music is published and it's gone live on your personal website and you've checked all your links on iTunes and all the other digital platforms and everything's up and running, you're good to go. And now you're going to send your email. You're going to send your email out to your fans that you've already pre-composed with all the information, all the links so they can buy it. You're going to send a picture that's a clickable link of your CD art, and you're going to give them a personal message. You can even include the link to your Facebook video greeting, or depending on your mail provider, you might be able to even embed your video in the email. So you're going to send that out. You're going to publish your social media posts. If they were pre-scheduled, you're going to make sure that they are they've been posted and that they look fine and there's no errors. And you're going to make sure that the information you've listed looks clean and organized. Because if we're posting a lot of links, it can easily look jumbled looking or hard to read, or you're not sure what to click on. So try to make the text look as clean and organized as possible. Use arrows, use asterisks, or whatever you can to kind of make the links stand out and make them bold. Use all caps if you have to on certain things, as long as it looks organized and so it's not overwhelming to the eyes. So that's exciting, and so that's the next thing that's going to go out. The next thing you're going to do is check to see if your press release is out. You should get an email that morning from the press release company. They should CC you in the email. You should get a copy of it, of what it looks like, and then if they sent you a list of their main contacts, you can start Googling or looking up on the links some of the platforms that they sent it to. So once it's been confirmed that your press release has been sent out, go ahead and check out some of the links and look at your story, and it's going to be so exciting to see yourself like on a music blog or on like a music news website. It's really cool. It's like, oh my goodness, this is real. And like for a minute, it actually feels like I'm kind of famous, in my genre. Like that's cool. Like, and that's all that matters, because who cares if you're rock and if country music people don't know who you are? That doesn't matter, right? All that matters is that the people that love our kind of music are finding us, and this is how they're gonna hear about us for the first time for so many of us, and it's really exciting. And then what you can do is compile several links that have this media blast, and go ahead and choose like the most popular one, or one that looks really great, and go ahead and post that in social media. And you can post it more than once a day in Facebook and Twitter, because people, as you know, only see what's in their news feed when they're online at that exact moment. Sometimes things will show from the day before, but it's random. You have no say and no control over what people are going to see when. So this day, launch day, you are going to be posting intermittently throughout the day, because it is your launch day. This is like your birthday times 10. This is like the best day ever right now. So we're going to post, the first big post where we're announcing you can buy the CD, it's now available. That's going to go out first. Then you're going to post a link to your press release, whether you did it yourself, which I don't recommend, or if you hired a company, which I hope you did. That you're going to post next. And then throughout the day, you're going to post a number of different things, such as fans' reactions. You can quote people about how they're reacting to your music, something that's really exciting. You can tell them, I'm so honored and I feel this is amazing that people are thinking and feeling this way about my music, that they're enjoying it. Like nothing makes me happier than to just know that people are enjoying my art right now. And then you can post songs throughout the day, like every other hour if you want. Post a track where they can stream it, and if they click on it, it goes back to your website where they can buy it. So this is going to happen all day long. And as long as, you can pre-schedule this ahead of time. You don't have to be sitting at your computer. I'm going to show you how in Facebook you can schedule ahead of time all of this stuff, so that you're not having to stress about it. This day is about checking things, but we're also having fun and sitting back and watching it all happen. So I don't want you to stress about that, like, oh my goodness, I have to be sitting at my keyboard for hours on end. But if you want, you can do a lot of this work ahead of time. But I just want you to know, it feels weird posting that often at first. And I've experimented a lot with that, and posting every few hours is what I normally do on any given day. Every 3 to 4 hours, I'm posting something like a picture or a song or an article or something like that, just to keep conversation going, to keep engagement going. And it really is great to get engagement on your page. So, and I recommend getting that engagement going before launch day, or else if all of a sudden, out of the blue, you haven't been posting and then you're posting every couple hours, Facebook isn't necessarily going to show it to all your audience. You need to start building that engagement months ahead of time if possible. So I do recommend scheduling things. Post as often as you can. It can be sporadic or it can be scheduled. Experiment with it. But every 2, 3 hours, 3 or 4 hours is great if you're able to manage it. And it doesn't always have to be your own content either. So just a tip for you, that you don't want to just go from 0 to 100. You don't want to go from posting nothing to posting every hour. That probably won't work in your favor. So just keep that in mind, write down. So as part of your pre-launch strategy, pre-launch day, that you want to start building more and more engagement on your page. So be posting a variety of different things. Post pictures, post articles, post quotes from you, post videos, raw videos, any articles that have to do with your genre or your field, a variety of things. And that is really going to get you good engagement on your page, so that when it comes time for something really important like launch day, Facebook already knows, well, they've already got lots of engagement on their page. People like what they post, so we're going to show what they post. And that's how you get more people to see your stuff. On the other hand, if you have a brand new Facebook page and there's not very many people on there at all, another thing you can do is boost your post. And I'm going to also show you how to do that in a tutorial. And another thing we can do is a dark post. And that is just a flat out ad that is not seen on your page, but it shows up in people's news feed. And we can just target a cold audience. So people who have never heard of us before, they have no idea who we are, but we've targeted them so specifically in a way that we know they're going to like our music, and we can send them to our website, or they can get a free download from us that way. And if they like that free download, they're probably going to click around on our website, and they're very likely to buy because they're already hooked on our music from that free download and they want more. So I'm going to talk to you and train you in exactly how to do that later on, because that is one way that we can kill it in the music industry that nobody else is doing right now, and it works. So boost a Facebook post. Now, this is handy and it's not a bad thing. And I know some of us feel like, oh, Facebook just wants to steal our money and they don't want to show our posts and they want us to pay for everything. I don't know. It's just the way it is. And the bottom line is that most of our fans, if not all of them, besides real life, as far as online goes, they are on Facebook. Our fans are on Facebook. That is where they congregate. That is where they often discover new fans or new music, new artists. That is where they go to hang out online, is they're on Facebook. Now, if you know for a fact that your fans are on other platforms, go there too. And they are. They're on YouTube and they're on Twitter and they're around. But Facebook is one of those unique places where we know for a fact they are there, and we can target them in a way on Facebook that we can't target on other platforms. And that's just how it is right now. So it's okay that we need to boost a Facebook post. Again, I'm going to show you exactly how to do it so that you'll get the most bang for your buck, because there is a bit of an art and a science to it. And it's taken me a long time to tinker around and figure out these things, but it will help you, and it'll really help you on launch day. We want everybody to see our brand new release. And don't worry, I'm sure that you will make back that small investment the very first hour or the first day for sure. So don't want to worry you about that. You'll get your money back. I think it's a really good and smart investment is to make sure that people are seeing it and the targeted people are seeing it, not just everybody, but the targeted people that we know would already like our music. So that's who we want them to really see our brand new release. And the last thing that I suggest you do on your launch day is publish your songs to YouTube. So in our pre-launch phase, I recommended in our worksheet that you upload all your songs to YouTube and you make sure when you upload them that they are set to private or unlisted. Private is fine. Unlisted, they're there, but nobody can view them unless they have the specific link. Whereas I think private, I don't think anybody can view it at all. So what we've done is, so you would hire somebody or do it yourself, is put your songs to a static video with just the picture of your cover art. So it's basically streaming the song, but with your art there, so it's recognizable and you don't have to worry about lyric videos and all that. And you just export it as a movie file and then import that to YouTube. And so now your track is a video file with a static picture of your cover art that is easily recognizable to everybody. And I recommend just keep it the same for all tracks. And that way people know it's a collection and that if you put it into a playlist, they understand just from a visual perspective that these songs go together, they're in the same category, it's the same album, and it's just people make that visual connection a lot easier. So you've already uploaded them ahead of time, you've titled them, you've added all the correct tags that I will teach you in another video. And you have everything, all the data there, all the links are ready to go. And if you didn't have them before, on launch day, you can post your live links in the description if you hadn't already. So all the main stores is what you want listed in your links in the description. So Amazon, iTunes, maybe Spotify if you're into that, to your website, the big ones, the ones that bring in most revenue, they're most popular. And you'll have them, again, try to make it organized. YouTube doesn't allow a whole bunch of symbols and things like that, so you have to try to make like little arrows or little stars or something to make it stand out, that it's visually organized. Just do your best to make it visually organized. Go to other videos where they have long descriptions and links and things, and you can see how they've done it. And so it's not overwhelming to look at, but it's very clear about where people need to go. So you're going to update all your links on all the songs, update the descriptions, and you can also even add your lyrics. Because, and I've talked about this before and I'll talk about it again in the tutorial, but adding our lyrics improves our search ranking. And so we always want a better search ranking because the more people find our music, the more people are going to go back to our website and buy our music, or they're going to get hooked on us and buy from us later. So we want to improve our search rankings and all of that, and we're going to make it live. And if we have any followers already, they're going to get a notification that we have just added a bunch of videos so they can go and watch them. And we're going to tag it in such a way that other bands that are similar to us are kind of, so when people are watching those bands, our videos are going to come up as a suggested video because they're similar. So that's where knowing your micro niche, your genres, comes in so handy, and it's so important. It makes a big difference in our popularity, in our search rankings, and in fans discovering us while we're sleeping. And so launch day, we're just going to make sure that those are ready to go and that all we have to do is hit publish and they are done. Launch day is about publish day. That's not the day we want to create content. It's not the day we want to start uploading things. We're not uploading things. We've already pre-written everything. The work is done. And it's just pressing go. We're pressing publish. We are launching it out there and then reaping the rewards. And launch day doesn't just end after day 1. We're going to talk about post-launch in the next video, and we have just begun. This is only the tip of the iceberg about what happens next. But I want you just to remember that launch day is about enjoying the excitement and about feeling amazing for the accomplishment and for what you have achieved and for hitting a huge milestone, a huge goal. This is a big deal. Even if it's only 3 songs, it's a big deal. It took so much work to do this, and you've got to just recognize it and not beat yourself up if it's not perfect and exactly what you wanted. There's never a day that goes by that I don't think, oh my goodness, I made this mistake or that mistake, or I wish I'd changed this or that. Our tendency is to be perfectionists, and we need to not be so hard on ourselves and just enjoy the day, enjoy the moment. And we're going to talk about what to do after launch day now in our next video.